Evacuation shelters on the Big Island are open today, and here's a list for residents. Pahoa Community Center, Auntie Sally's Luau Hale, Laupahoehoe Charter School, Honoka'a Sports Complex, Waimea Community Center, Hisaoka Gym in North Kohala, Mountain View School, Pahala Community Center, and the West Hawaii Civic Center. Now we have photos from the Mountain View shelter. Residents are being told that they should bring their disaster supply kits with them. Again, this list is posted on KITV.com. KITV4's Brenton Awa is standing by live on the phone in Kapoho. That's in the Punas district on the eastern side of the Big Island. He continues our team coverage. Brenton, what's the weather like there?
Hey, Maya, I'm actually having a hard time hearing you, and cell phone reception here is bad, and we just lost power. Earlier it was high surf in Honolulu, and now the winds have followed down here in Kapoho about 45 minutes southeast of Hilo. Residents we spoke to, they're going about their daily routines today. They're not really worried about the weather right now, but that might have changed in the past 10 minutes or so. The rain has finally come down and the wind has really picked up. Some flooding has happened in this low-lying area, taking place in the middle of the roadway. It's not from rain, however, it's from the sea level. The ocean kind of came in onto a part of the road here. We'll have video of that for you guys this evening. Maya?
Brenton, you said you lost power. Does that mean there's a power outage in the area?
Yeah, I'm not sure how many houses it's affected right now. I was trying to send back this video, and computer went down. All the power went out.
What about road closures in your area?
There's an unofficial closure, I guess you could call it. There's signs up saying flooding in this area. But if you can make it through with four-wheel drive, you're welcome to.
All right, Brenton Awa reporting live from Kapoho on the Big Island. Stay safe and stay dry there. Thanks, Brenton.
Thanks.
Well, state courthouses on the Big Island are closed today because of Flossie. Court hearings are scheduled today, will be rescheduled to a later date. The Supreme Court will issue an order extending by 1 day any Big Island court matter with a filing or hearing due today. All Big Island courthouses are scheduled to reopen tomorrow morning. Now, courthouses on Oahu, Maui, and Kauai counties are planning to be open today as scheduled. As a matter of safety, the Big Island's Haleon bus system has suspended all bus operations today. Bus service was suspended at midnight. No word on when service will be restored. Now, joining us over the phone right now is Big Island Civil Defense Chief Daryl Oliveira. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
So why don't you tell us about the weather in your area, and specifically, can you tell us about any problems right now?
Yes, the most recent problems to start occurring, we're experiencing some trees going down due to winds in the Puna area. We've had some trees go down and block Highway 132. This is the road that extends from Pahoa to Kapoho. And we have some trees down there and crews on scene dealing with that. We are detouring traffic through the Leilani Estate subdivision for anybody that needs to go through. We're also getting reports of significant winds in the Puna area as well as up into Hilo. And we just did a brief with the National Weather Service to inform them of what's being experienced or observed in the field and to notify them of maybe changes that weren't expected up until now. So we are tracking some wind issues in the, I want to say, eastern, southeastern portions of the island up into Hilo.
We just heard from our reporter, Brenton Awa, who said that the power went out in his specific area in Kapoho. Are you aware of any wider spread outages on the Big Island?
We are aware of some power outage. We haven't been able to confirm with the utility company as far as the exact areas and how widespread the power outage is at this time. We are trying to make contact with Helco, and I know they do have crews on scene with the trees down in the Lava Tree Park area. So they may be busy with those things right now, but we will get an update from them.
What's the surf situation like? Earlier we heard about surfers jumping into the water at Honolulu Beach Park. Are you hearing any reports of that, and how big is the surf?
The surf at Honolulu through Hilo remains at between 8 to 10 feet. It was picking up down in the Puna area and Pohiki at 12 feet. The high tide is right about 11 to now, so we are seeing maybe higher surf at this time, but no issues or problems to report so far.
I know that the county workers are not at work right now, at least the non-essential ones. Any other word for those folks out there on the Big Island?
Yeah, if people don't need to be out and about on the roadways, if they could stay home, As we talked about, we're now starting to experience some of the leading edge problems with the storm, to include the wind. We expect to get some rain very shortly. So if people don't need to be out and about on the road and can stay home, it's highly advised to do that. We'd hate to have people put themselves in a dangerous situation, as well as add to any of the problems on the roadways.
Big Island Civil Defense Chief Darryl Oliveira, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate it.
Thank you.